me to look, so I'm looking at people when I'm talking to them.
Oh, it's right there where the light is. So you came in, actually this is the second time that you've come in for treatment. What was going on the first time you came in?
First time was lots of vertigo and a lot of head pain and just tension in the neck here and tightness and a sensation of not enough blood flow or nerve flow. You know, just, and a little bit of tingling here.
Yes, well.
You know.
And then so we had some stuff going on your left foot.
Yes.
So
a lot of swelling in that left foot from some kind of injury that I apparently got from wearing improper shoes that didn't fit well and stretched something there and caused a lot of inflammation and a lot of pain, and so that's significantly reduced, so I'm feeling good about that. And just an overall, you know, a little bit of education on how to hold myself and how to keep my good posture. What is good posture? And the goal that I'm trying to get. I really appreciate you helping me with that. And the hope too that you can get this, you know, even though there's maybe not a lot wrong, there's enough wrong where I feel like it could still have improvement. So I'm hopeful for the Atlas and Axis sort of thing to get figured out and experience a lot less headaches and whatnot that I've suffered with for so many years.
Yeah, so. Yeah. A lot of people have issues in all three dimensions. Luckily for you, it's mostly just one dimension that's really an issue with, you know, not being able to. Yeah. Or just habit of.
Well, you're working at the computer, you know, you're cooking, you're doing all those kind of, I find when I put my forward hand thing, like you said, you noticed immediately when I put my arms out, my neck wants to go with it. So these are, you know, habits that I've established over my whole lifetime that now you're helping me be more conscious of, that I can take those into control and it's like, okay, I can put my arms out, but I don't have to lean in and everything. I can hold myself correctly. And so I'm excited about the improvement.
That actually kind of reminded me just now about the difference about our eating habits compared to some of the eating habits that they have over in Asia. And one of the interesting things that they do is when they're eating rice, they'll bring the bowl up to their face. So they don't have the spoon that's out here where they have to bring their face to their food. They're bringing their food right to their face.
Yeah.
So
some of those things are helping me, and I'm helping my grandchildren, you know, not establish some of the bad habits that I developed as a young person, you know, that leaning into everything, always, you know, let your arms bring those things up to you so that you can keep your posture better, you know, stand tall and be right. So, good.
And you actually described a little bit more about what was going on with your feet earlier today when you came in.
Yeah.
Like, what was the difference in, like, how long you were just able to stand? What was the difference in the pain level after, like, one treatment with the foot?
Well, the one treatment with the foot, which was not pleasant to endure, but it was effective, and that's what I'm here for, is effectiveness. And because I feel like the little bit of discomfort that you feel during the treatment is offset by not feeling the discomfort for the thing being in bad shape. So correcting, it's always better. And I was having so much swelling in the foot, just standing on my feet all day, in comfortable, well-fitting shoes, still struggling with that foot having some swelling and just overall hot and uncomfortable, knowing something's still not right there. And so after the treatment that you gave me, I was a lot more conscious of my foot, which is helpful. But then standing on it all day, working all day, coming home and not instantly wanting to take off my shoes, going, hey, I've already got dinner halfway done and I'm still in my work, I call my work shoes, you know. Yeah. So the minute I get in the house, I'm going to take off that shoe and give that foot relief. And now I haven't had to do that. So I'm really...
now you have to train yourself to take off your shoe.
Yeah. But it's a testimony to the fact that it's getting better. So even though I don't really like that, what you did, next time we'll probably do that again, right?
Yeah, between the last time and this time, there was not enough time, I felt, maybe to allow things to fully heal. That your dog kept on stealing the tennis ball, so you can do some of the rehab that you need to do.
I need to.
But
I need to get back to my rehab on that, because I can tell the difference. There's a tightness in there that now before I didn't know I had. So now you've educated me on that, and so when I press down there on that ball, I can feel the foot coming into the better place it should be. So I promise I'll do better on that.
I figure everyone else has had, moms at some point, so I'm not going to hark on people. Your dog kept on stealing the ball and trying to nip at your foot, so.
I gotta figure that one out.
But we came up with a good idea of actually, maybe doing some of that at the workplace. So, what was your dog's name?
Reggie.
Reggie. Okay, so Reggie's not stealing the ball.
Yeah, Reggie's not stealing my ball. He thinks it's his ball, so he wants to get it. Yeah, it doesn't work. So we'll have to figure out Plan B for that. But I will. I promise I'll do better on that one.
And then the headaches. How often are those now? Because I usually estimate it's
my headaches are still an issue, but I think they may be. Now that I brought some new information to you today, I think maybe you can begin to address maybe the more accurate source of where they were coming from. And in our first visit, you don't even know. I'm coming in with this, that, and the other thing. But I think maybe now we can begin to work on where those are really coming from, and they're probably more posture related things that you're going to help me correct, and I look forward to having fewer of those. So
how frequent are they after I treated you compared to before?
The headaches that I came in with on the first visit that prompted me to come were a different kind of headache.
Okay.
They're a completely different kind, and it's funny because you can tell the difference. I can tell the difference. What's the cause of it? I'm not having any of those headaches anymore.
Okay.
They're gone. It's the old headaches now that I had all those years that you and I didn't really talk about, that, this whole source back here or whatever. Those are the ones now I want to address. So those other headaches I don't have anymore. Or whatever they were from, they're gone after that first visit.
There's lots of different types of headaches.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a few people come in with different sources, and actually there's some that there was one patient that I took films on, and everything looked spectacular, and I was like, at this point you need to go for an MRI because everything that I see looks absolutely amazing. This is your next step.
Yeah.
So
to discovery what the issue is. Yeah.
So for some of those, yes, some of it seems to be correlated with some of the low back issues, some of the weakness that you have in your hips.
Yes.
That might be a contributor, but going forward, if those don't start going away, at least I've got some other medical professionals that can do some hormone testing and
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We're on the
Anything
right
else? Oh wait, I'm not even in the camera.
Hi, talking to the wall. You were a little bit in there.
Yeah, I was just like way over here. So, was there anything else that you'd like to add?
I appreciate how it's peaceful when I'm here. There's not like a lot of clamor going on, so you come in kind of like I do today, a little bit harried from work or whatever, and it's nice to have a peaceful environment, very quiet, there's no music. It's nice. You can really focus on what you're doing, and I can track with you on what's happening, and I appreciate that about the environment that you created here.
Thank you.
I do like that. So.
the first time I've heard that, actually. Some people are like, eating posters all over the place.
No, we get enough visual stimulation everywhere.
Yeah, we are.
It's kind of nice to have just peace and quiet, you know, and you can focus, and I like that. I can pay attention to what you're doing, and kind of help. In my opinion, I can kind of help you along with that by participating in it, by not having my mind thinking about something else, or I don't like this song, or something like that, you know. So, yeah, good.
All right.